Okay. All right. Let's see if we can keep it together this time. I can't. It's a turd in the wind. Hey everybody, welcome to Wright at the Movies. If you're looking for reviews on movies, you've come to the right place. Today I'm talking about Venom. Now Sony is making this thing, not Disney, not Marvel. Sony. They're the guys that made the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies. They're the guys that made the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movies. They're the guys that constantly dropped the ball. They had to give Spider-Man back to Marvel to figure out what the heck was going on, and I'm so glad they did. That's what got us stuff like Homecoming. That's what got us stuff like an Infinity War. But they still have all these other Spider-Man characters just sitting around, and they're planning on using them.
I'm Eddie Brock. I'm a reporter. I found something really bad.
Venom comes from space. He's a symbiote, so he oozes all over Spider-Man, and they are now in this symbiotic relationship, and they work together, except Venom makes Spider-Man kind of a jerk. You probably remember. And then he moves on to a new host, Eddie Brock, and becomes a great supervillain. In this movie, they do that, but without the Spider-Man connection. So Venom comes down and just finds Eddie Brock, and they're now kind of anti-heroes in a way, and they fight the evil Life Foundation led by knockoff Elon Musk, and it feels like a product, just a stale product shoved in front of us. It's the kind of bad movie we just don't see anymore, It's the kind of iconic, legendary bad movies that we just have simply stopped making, Stuff like Batman and Robin, stuff like Catwoman, stuff like Spawn, or Daredevil, or Elektra. Venom feels like it came from a time capsule. Venom feels like it was made in 1997. It's kind of fascinating.
We cannot just hurt people.
The way I see it, we can do whatever we want.
None of the editing, directing, or acting feels like they're trying. No one feels like they're trying in this movie except for one person. Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy is an actor who completely commits to the roles he plays, and it's 100% commitment, whether that's a wrestler or a supervillain or Mad Max or a pilot in World War II or a cartoon character. He's gonna do it, and he's gonna do it better than anybody else.
Eyes, lungs, pancreas, so many snacks, so little time.
Tom Hardy and his co-star, Tom Hardy, really work well together. He plays both Venom and Eddie Brock, and they have this really weird buddy cop back and forth relationship that completely works in a really schlocky, dumb way, and I wanted more of that. I wanted way more of that.
That power, it's not completely awful.
Parts of it, I think, are brilliant. Parts of it are the worst thing I've ever seen. Parts of it are so bad they're good. Some parts of it are just parts of it. I would go so far as to say I believe that Venom is a $100 million practical joke. It's that bad. I love it.
You will be this honest, legless, faceless thing, won't you? Rolling down the street like a turd in the wind.
I don't know if that was the point. I don't know if that was always the point. To be making this weird retro 90s bad superhero movie. I don't know if it's some kind of spoof. I don't know if it's a period piece on the worst era of superheroes ever. I don't know what the motivation is behind this movie, which makes it that much more fascinating. Did you see Venom? What did you think? Comment down below. Thanks so much for watching Wright at the Movies. Please remember to like and subscribe, and you can check out another review right there.